What's going on, everybody? I appreciate all of you hanging out, waiting on the stream to start. For those who catching the replay, though, hit that thumbs up, subscribe, and turn on all notifications when we do these live chats. You can take part right along with us. So anybody that happens to be here live at the start and anybody that happens to watch this replay, if you are active or retired armed forces, I sure appreciate your service. Happy Veterans Day to all that this means something to. It's a special day here in this nation anyways. And nothing but love and respect for those that have served and are currently serving. It's definitely a job I don't want to do. So I have the utmost respect for those that willingly want to do the job. So I sure appreciate it. I wear a lot of themed and associated things throughout this month. So you'll see a whole lot of, I guess technically you could call it olive green, military green, army green. You'll see the camos. You'll see all the different things. It's what I rock during these times. So appreciate everybody for being here. This is a specific topic. I do have a few examples for the practicality of these fragrances in my particular life. And I want to talk to you guys. This is going to be an active discussion, a back and forth, if you will, of practicality for fragrances in your life. So everybody's got a different lifestyle. Everybody's got a different work setting. Everybody's got a different nightlife, interests, hobbies, and so on. So what is the most practical fragrances and styles of fragrances in your life? So starting things off, this doesn't apply technically, but this is my scent of the day. This is white hinoki from Amarud with the, freaking square. I forgot about this when I sprayed it on. Look at this atomizer. Ridiculous. I sprayed the light again. That shit is like 4 feet away. This is a squirt gun. It's ridiculous. Wonky shit atomizer. I forgot it did that when I sprayed earlier. I literally sprayed my skin and just started running down. I still smell it, though. It's crazy strong. Citrusy, boozy wood. That's basically what hinoki wood is, with some greens. I believe it's a lot of cypress in here. And you have some additional citrus and stuff like that. Beautiful fragrance. Been a long time since I've worn it. Very beastly type of stuff. Very unique fragrance, I find, at least in my collection. It's good stuff. I would highly suggest trying it out. Hinoki wood makes a very unique accord. So we'll put that over to the side. Now, I do have 4, like I said, practical fragrances in my collection. 3 that I would consider extremely versatile daily wear, because that is very practical in my life. And then something that doubles as date night or cooler weather. Again, practicality. Most of the stuff I would wear to dinner is stuff that when it's cooler outside, I like to wear during the day that most people view as evening scents. I actually like to wear that kind of stuff just all season, day or night. So let's get caught up with the chat. We got 77 here in the first 3 minutes. I appreciate you guys being here. Hit that thumbs up if you don't mind. Boss Bottled Elixir and Thameen Fanfare. I haven't tried the second one, but Boss Bottled Elixir, you can't go wrong. That's for sure. CK Defy EDP, fresh citrusy leather, a lot of orange, pepper, and leather. Good choice. Jason, good to see you, sir. Happy Veterans Day to our veterans. Dior Homme, the original. Great choice, and I totally agree, sir. Good to see you, sir. Supers Budapest Morocco Extrait Parfum. I haven't tried anything from the brand. Barouge Sillage is amazing, though. That is fan-damn-tastic. That whole line, the Barouge line, amazing stuff. Coach Open Road's a beautiful, speaking of practicality, very practical daily wear fragrance. Got a Fire, excellent choice, nice and tropical. I've never heard of this Henry Jacques Blue Vanille, but 800 for a 50 ml is outrageous, Kaylin. That's crazy. Coconut Girls in the House Wearing Gentleman EDP from Givenchy. Beautiful, creamy, balmy iris fragrance. Just beautiful stuff. I said, until Society Extreme, I could wholeheartedly say that was still my favorite, even over Reserve Privé. That was my favorite. Not anymore. It's number 2 now. Xerjoff 1888 from Mr. M.A. Styles. Vertus Vanilla Oud. Excellent choice, Joel. Definitely an excellent choice. Good to see you, sir. Luis, my double whammy. Here we go. Driving home today during the live. Happy Land Shameless, EJ's most versatile creation ever, in my opinion. And Mercedes-Benz Cologne, a citrus all-time great. For as chemically synthetic as it is magic. It smells amazing. Love that stuff. Be careful when you drive home. Kent, good to see you, sir. 1 million Elixir. Valentino Uomo EDT 2021. The iris in it gives me goosebumps. I'm assuming it's a good thing. I have the 50 ml of that in my cart because I have the old version. Let's smell the new one. So there's really only like 2 that are relatively easy to get from the Uomo line that I don't have, and that would be the new version of Uomo and original Born in Roma. I actually don't have that. And there's an Absolute flanker, Noir. Is it Noir Absolute? Absolute Noir, something like that came out years ago. I never got around to getting that one. So I won't have all of them, but I'll have the majority after I grab those two. I'll have almost all of them, little by little, you know. Does it matter for me to have them all? No, I just want to. I don't need, the last thing I need in this world is a fragrance at this point. Good to see you, my man. Victory Elixir's beautiful stuff. Just ordered Strong With You Amber for the cold weather. Can't wait for it to arrive. It's beautiful. Fiery hot spice, beautiful sweetness, nice and ambery. Of course, bright and aromatic, a lot of lavender. Really, really good fragrance. Kind of under the radar for that line. Doesn't get a lot of love. CHBN Grand Tour, I've never tried. Let them know, sir. Let them know. Quest, good to see you, sir. Citizen Jack Absolute. How are you, sir? Okay, 10-4. That's the Lattafa fragrance, correct? I've never tried that one. Percy, good to see you, sir. Ooh, Icon from Kajal. I haven't sprayed that one in a bit. That's one of my favorite pickups of the year. Been a bit since I've sprayed it, too. Just always have new shit coming in. Alfred by Arabian Oud. I never tried that one. L'Homme EDP, Cody. Always coming through, man. Always coming through with a good one. Luciano's Coastal Breeze and Gentleman Reserve Privé. Speaking of great double whammies, hell yeah. Be back on later. Hopefully got some other agendas going on at the moment. See you later, Ross. Well, you do what you got to do, sir. We'll be here for at least an hour, probably close to an hour and a half. We'll see. La Bola Parfum for Gary. Great, great, great choice. Tom Ford London. I've never tried that. Mr. Sean, how are you, sir? Costume National Soul. Never tried that one either. Y'all coming through with some stuff I've never gotten my nose on today. Versace Eros Flames. That I definitely have my nose on. That's still the best Eros, in my opinion. Still the best one. So there was Toomey Continuum. Evening Scent is Signature Noir from Zaharoff. Hell yeah. JB Butter. Which one? Because he's got a bunch of different scents. That's just the name of his brand. So which one? Indeed. Happy Veterans Day to all. Scent of the day is my own BO. I haven't showered. You should definitely do so, sir, as soon as you can. Hygiene is very important. Eros Energy, veteran and first responder. Well, thank you, sir. Absolutely, thank you. And you smell fantastic. That's one of my favorite designers released this year. John Snow Minerals. All right, this is the first time I see this name. Bought myself Le Parfum for the winter. Normally, I always wear Spice Bomb Extreme or Red Tobacco. This year, I will give myself Le Parfum a try. Definitely going to be a little bit fresher than you used to for the cooler weather. Definitely some heavier stuff that you used to before. Now, look, that's sweet, and it'll work fine in the winter, but it's definitely going to be fresher than the previous two, that's for sure. Jason Sense, good to see you, sir. The Bishop, I see, came through down there. We'll get to that momentarily. Algabra's Eye of Seven Hills. Happy Veterans Day, everyone who has served and will serve, indeed. The one EDP Intense, a lot of cardamom and leather. Word to the wise, if you have that fragrance, do not get La Nuit de l'Homme EDP. They are the same fragrance. If you tell me you can smell a difference, you're just trying to tell me you smell a difference. They are the same. I have both. They are the same. For the sake of just liking YSL more, I wear La Nuit de l'Homme EDP over the one EDP Intense. The bottle looks cool, though. Piano black with the gold accents. Happy Veterans Day to all. Land of the free because of the brave. I like how you said that. The land of the free because of the brave. I agree. I like that. Gentleman EDP, you're twins with Kara. Hell yeah. She's wearing it too. The Wave 7 Cobalt. This stuff is good. I couldn't agree more. I would take it over Bleu de Chanel. And we might as well, real quick, speaking of Bleu de Chanel, I would take this over Bleu de Chanel EDP, Nichane de Zero. They're released from this year. It's a drier, non-smoky, more aquatic take. Similar profile to Bleu de Chanel EDP. High practicality, extremely practical in my daily life because the versatile wear, the casual, more casual fragrance is not necessarily playful and juvenile, but the stuff that just kind of office-friendly stuff for the most part, maybe something with a bit more nuance than you would wear in an office setting. That's kind of the most practical stuff for me. That's kind of where this falls. Really good performance, nuance as well, super familiar, easy to like DNA with, you know, some better materials overall, the higher quality oils, kind of like a reimagined niche version of Bleu de Chanel EDP. If you have Bleu de Chanel EDP, too redundant. It's pointless to get this. Even though they're not identical fragrances, it's going to be super redundant. And vice versa. If you happen to get this, you don't need Bleu de Chanel EDP anymore. And they're about the same price. And honestly, I prefer this. But it's a preference type of thing. Really good performance, beautiful smell, extreme versatility, highly practical in my world. So for me, the first one I'm going to fit right into this topic is actually in the thumbnail. And no, not everything in the thumbnail is it. This is the only one that's in the thumbnail that I actually grabbed. I have 3 different ones that I chose. Nichanes de Zero. Happy Veterans Day to all who served. Diorum Intense. Beautiful, beautiful fragrance. Sweet Iris. $25. Seemed pretty unique when I checked the note breakdown. Your opinion on it? 2019, it was my top. It was the #1 designer for fall. Cheap designer for fall in my cheapy list. Nice cinnamon, spiced. A little bit of a barbershop feel with a lot of cinnamon. Creamy wood, dry down. Very easy to like. Definitely one of their better fragrances. Dylan Blue today for me. Most practical scent around. That's got high practicality for sure. I can agree with that, Tim. That's for sure. I'm sure a lot of people could throw that one in there. Osaito from M. Mikalev. I believe that's an aquatic. I've been wanting to try that one from them. That's one I'd like to get my hands on. Mr. Newt wearing Business Over Pleasure, my favorite office scent. Mine as well. What a fucking coincidence. Some good stuff. Whoever came up with that idea, that dude's a genius. Great choice. Good to see you, Newt. Veterans Day in Canada, too. I did not know that. I learned something. I did not know that. I didn't have time this morning, and I thought of you. And you know why I thought of you? I said, Tucker's going to ask me again if I don't put this fucking video out. And I'll be damned if that's not what happened today in the live stream. Hopefully tomorrow. I was running kind of long. I didn't get to the gym till almost 1 today. Normally I get to the gym for 11. And I got up at 5:45 this morning. I had a lot going on this morning. So I didn't really have the time to do 2 videos this morning. I was only able to do the fragrance video because when in doubt, if there's one channel that's going to get a video no matter what, it's this one. This is the more important channel. So I wanted to get it out for today because it's Veterans Day. Today was like the earmarked, would have liked to have got it out today. It just didn't shake out. But Tucker, I promise as soon as I can, I will. You don't have to ask me every time you see me, man. Trust me, it's on my mind. It's one of those deals where I need to have the time to be able to shoot 2 videos. They're going to take a while because that's not a sneaker video that's 6 minutes. That's going to be as long as a list video for a fragrance, for the fragrance channel, where I'm probably going to spend 20+ minutes filming. That's just the edited down video would be about 20 minutes because there's more, stop, put the shirt on, throw the hoodie on, then there's a long sleeve, then there's a thin hoodie. Like there's a lot to this video, more than the Crucial Catch stuff. There's a lot more apparel to it besides just the hat. So trust me, it's on my mind, and I thought about you this morning, man. So if for some reason I don't have it out tomorrow when we go live, you don't have to ask me. I'm thinking about it. I'm going to try my damnedest. My goal, since I wasn't able to do it today, is tomorrow morning. I just can't make any promises. Speaking of that scent of the day, we'll roll right into my second one for the practicality. I think this is practical for just about anyone. That's what makes this such a good fragrance. It's not that it's over the top, so unique and amazing. It's that it just works. I mean, I don't think you could give me a scenario that this isn't at least pretty good for. Maybe not ideal, but yeah, that'll work. Name this scenario. Yeah, Polo 67 will work for that. What about this? Yeah, probably work for that too. Yeah, but it's like really cold. Yeah, it's fine. It's not going to knife through the cold, but spray a little heavier. Like I got a reason for why it would work in everything. Juicy fruit pineapple, some citrus, a nice earthy woody vetiver. Not super earthy, but offers a little bit of that light smoked nuance to that woody feel that you get from it. This is just so easy to wear. So again, I say, works for everything. You give me a reason, you give me a scenario, you paint a picture for me, and I'll tell you why I think it'll work. Might not be the best choice, but it'll be a pretty good choice for literally everything. So if you haven't gotten your nose on this one yet, and you value my opinion at all, I strongly encourage you get to a Macy's, get to a Dillard's, get somewhere that sells Ralph Lauren fragrances, and try it. They're at discounters. They've been at discounters for a while. This, because of the practicality of the fragrance, makes it one of the better designers released this year. So there's my second recommendation for practicality for me and for you. Ralph Lauren's Polo 67. it was just a perfect segue when you brought it up. I was going to wait a little bit longer to do another one, but just kind of shook out. Indeed. 1 million golden. Ooh, God, that's such a good release from them. It really is. Kate Alfredson, beautiful fragrance. Speaking of beautiful fragrances, how close is Baby Cat to Tuxedo? Not the same fragrance at all. Not the same profile. They're not close. Different fragrances, man. What's up, Ken? Yeah, well, yeah, because my daily life is very different from a year ago. I can't do the 3 o'clock Central streams anymore. That's just not going to happen. Just not. I'm still at the gym. I'm like leaving the gym around 3, 2:30, 2. It depends. If I get there for 11, I'm leaving around 2ish. I'm at the gym for around 3 hours every day because I've got so much to do at the gym, and I take the appropriate amount of rest between each set because I train so intensely. And then I have post-workout cardio on top of that. And then I have to eat my post-workout, my rice checks, and my 2 scoops of protein before I leave the parking lot. Then I catch Kava on the way home for my next meal. So, and then I'm set before I got the food sitting right here, and I'm doing my Sin of the Day shorts, getting the live stream set up. I'm always doing something. So yeah, the 3 o'clock and 5 and 5:30 is pretty much the sweet spot. If I happen to get home early enough, we'll do 4. We still do 4 o'clock once in a while, but the main time now is 5 Central. Ooh, excellent choice. Speaking of, for the members vote, they changed it from 5 options on the poll, text poll option for community posts to just 4. It's weird. I don't know why. I didn't know they did that. It's new. So I was only able to put out 4 options on each, and Eau Sauvage Parfum from 2017, 100 ml for the All-Star tier is one of the options. There's a close race between all 4 options, both the niche and designer tier. Seems like, for those of you members, you know what I'm talking about. A lot of confusion. Like, people don't really know what to vote for because they're like, well, damn. I had a couple of comments like, I'd take all of them. Yeah, I have all of them. That's why I try to be very seasonal with some pretty good recommendations, but only one can win for each tier. I was wondering when you were going to show up. I mean, now we can start. Thanks, Jason. Great that you're here. Unique Luxury Izmir. Never tried. So I think we're at that point where we need to skip down. Guerlain L'Homme Ideal EDT gets overshadowed by all its flankers, but the original is still a stud. It's a great fragrance. Casey Stout, how are you? I am doing well. Refaket, beautiful take on Baby Cat. Speaking of Baby Cat, Tom Ford Soleil Neige, it's great indeed. Finally got down to Mr. Bishop Jared Miller's super chat. Shout outs to the hardest working creator in Fragcom. I appreciate that, sir. Seriously, turn on the notification bell and sub to the channel for consistency, constant uploads. For real. It's hard to keep up these days. Well, I appreciate the great and kind words and the super chat for the best hype man in the business here on these YouTube live streams in the fragrance space. I appreciate that, Jared. Thanks, sir. First time commenting, Sin of the Day, Lamal Elixir. Excellent choice, David. Welcome to the live stream. Adolfo, good to see you, sir. Aurum, Sin of the Night, Eau Fraiche. I'm assuming Versace Man Eau Fraiche. You just put Eau Fraiche and it's backwards, but I know what you meant for the O part, but I'm not sure which O. I'm assuming Versace Man Eau Fraiche. Surati Oud Al Amiri. I've never heard of this one. Yeah, that was a great episode, right? Shout outs to Mike and Ryan, the Cologne podcast. Anybody that, if you listen to them on Spotify, that episode came out an hour, 2 hours before it came out on YouTube today, and I came out on YouTube at 10 Central this morning. So if you want the video with the video with the audio, you just check them out on YouTube. I shared it on my community page, or follow them on Spotify. I listened to it on Spotify this morning, then I watched it back on the YouTube channel. My main man, Kicks Griffey. Sin of the Day, none. Sick as hell. Our son's 21st birthday day. So you sick on your son's 21st birthday. That sucks. Thanks, Vets, for all your contributions. Kicks Griffey approved. FWO, Wolfpack for life. Yak Mob, I hope you feel better soon, my guy. Damn. Need me to hot shot some NyQuil over your way so you can get a good night's rest? You got severe sniffles, little flu-like symptoms. What you got going on, my man? Text me or something if you don't want to talk about it publicly, man. I didn't know you were sick. Hope you get to feeling better. Seriously. I'm not going to rank the performance because what it's going to do on my skin with my nose is not the same as what you're going to get. I say all the time when we're live, because everybody's a performance whore when they're searching videos, and we talk performance because you guys want to know, but our experience is not going to be your experience. So I'm not going to, it's irrelevant. The performance I get is irrelevant to you. It really is. I promise. I'm being straight with you. Now, as far as how they smell, let me rank them accordingly for you, because Boss Descent Elixir is the clear-cut number one for me. It's a beautiful peppered spice, sweet Maninka fruit that comes across a bit boozy in this interpretation. Then I would put Magnetic, last year's release, which kind of has this whole grains, dry wheat kind of smell from this brand Absolute with that sweet Maninka. It's very woodsy as well. And then it's kind of a toss-up for me with Private Accord and Absolute. I get really torn. I want to say Private Accord. It's got that soft powdered leather chocolate whole aroma going with that sweet Maninka fruit. So I probably got to go Private Accord here, but boy, the Absolute's really good. Very ambery. So it's kind of a tie. Really, it's the top four, I guess, is how you could look at it. But I'm very serious about what I mean about performance. It's a cool thing to search for. It's terrible to set unrealistic expectations, though, because it's like, all right, this is a beast on me. And then let's say you have a very sensitive nose that wears out to that fragrance in like 2 hours. And you're like, oh, this is weak. Did they get reformulation? Did I get a fake? Is it a bad batch? Or the infamous, you're lying, bro. That's not what I get. So that's why I say the performance thing, it's kind of silly that we talk about it. And it's because of the demand of the viewer that we talk about it. I can only speak for myself, but if it wasn't something people search for, nobody would talk about it. So again, I'm dead serious, my man. What I get and what you get more than likely are going to be different, because it's more than just how it performs on your skin chemistry. It's also, does your nose wear out to certain things? Like mine might wear out like crazy to Boston Elixir, whereas yours doesn't, and vice versa. That's a very real thing. We're such a variable that most people refuse to consider. It's kind of odd to me. But that's the real answer. Most people don't want to give you real answers. They want to, oh, bro, this is a monster. If you click my link down below, I'm telling you, you can get it I'm not going to do that to you. I'm going to shoot you straight. And most people don't like when I shoot them straight. Message of the day, Evening Mystique, Scott, you're killing the game. I'm going to shoot you straight here. You smell incredible. Well, again, just like that business over pleasure fragrance they were talking about earlier, whoever came up with this, fucking genius. Brilliant. The guy that keeps coming up with these fragrances. Good to see you, Scott. Hope all is well. Salute to all the veterans. Desir Toxic L'intense, the original plus fresh mint. It's really that simple. It's super redundant to the original, but I prefer it. What do you mean? That's an incomplete thought. What do you mean? Mancera Aquawood, then Cedrat Boise. What next? Now, this is me assuming, because it's a very incomplete thought that was typed here. It was a statement meets question that's not complete. So what I'm thinking you're saying is I own Aquawood, then I bought Cedrat Boise. What should I buy next? That's what I'm thinking you meant here by this. So I'm going to answer it according to what I think you're saying. You clearly like the easier to wear stuff. You should try Amberful. They're one of their newest releases from this year. It's citrus green, woody, a little spiced and metallic. It's kind of like marrying the Tigar profile to the Ganymede profile. It's amazing. It's a great, versatile, everyday wear fragrance, much like the two you have already. If you want to stay the path of the versatile stuff, I would suggest that. Positive vibes right back to you, sir. Tell me a gourmand cinnamon fragrance. Spice Bomb Extreme is pretty gourmand. Is that cinnamon? The spice in that one, or is it pepper? I think it's pepper. So that doesn't count because so much vanilla, I'd consider it gourmand at this point. With cinnamon. I'd have to look into that a little bit. Nothing's popping up in my head immediately. Aurum. Oh, shit. Yeah, good job, John. Yeah, Aurum. Signature Aurum. It smells like honey dripped on cinnamon sticks. I don't know why the fuck I didn't think about that. That's a great answer, John. I see you pop that up on YouTube. Great answer, John. What John said, that third to newest comment. That Signature Aurum. That's perfect. Just honey dripping down a cinnamon stick with hazelnut and coconut milk. And yeah, very gourmand. More Cafe, Basso, and Vibrato, Vanilla Oud, Herod, New York Nights, Fan Your Flames, Greenwich Village. Damn. Look, you don't have to smell them all at once. Not rest in peace to your nose. You can do 2 or 3 and chill and then do more later. That's a hell of a haul, though. Black Lacquer. I hope you like it. I know Jason likes it. It's not for me, you know. He's their own. I didn't know that either. I thought that was a USA thing, you know. Legend Blue. That's a great release. Glad the Cowboys are going down the toilet, but how you doing in fantasy? Hit and miss. I'm in second place in my Dynasty League, and I'm in like 7th in my redraft auction league. It's not going well. Injuries are a bitch. Injuries are definitely a bitch. I fell to 7th. I'm going to lose. I know it's Monday and we still got some games, but I'm going to lose. I'm winning. I'm about to go to 7-3. Yeah. In my Dynasty League, I'm in second place, and I'm going to hold second place. I'm playing who's in first, who's only 1 game up on me. We're actually, I might jump in the first because we're going to go into a tie. Yeah, I'm going to jump in the first. Never mind. I'm about to be in first. Forgot about that. Well, I have Triumph for Bacchus and Danya. You should try Adonis Awakens. One of the best men's rose fragrances ever made, in my opinion. You should absolutely try that, sir. Let them know, Newt. Let them know. Good evening. Mandarina Duck Black. I've never tried that one. Speaking of that like button, we got 150 in the chat. I might as well click refresh. 80. We can do better. We can do better. 154 in the chat and 80 likes. That's 74 of y'all that haven't clicked. Come on. Come on. Do me a quick favor. Hit that thumbs up. It helps. I appreciate it. Don't have to send me a super chat or nothing, but boy, I sure would like a little quick thumbs up. That goes a lot further than you think. No Sinner, they battling the flu. Kix Griffey, is that what you're dealing with too? Might be going around. I'm sorry to hear that, man. Versace Pour Homme is extremely practical for everyone and anyone, I think. With me, I think that is the real king of the office. I think it's the safest, most office-appropriate fragrance ever. Over Provolone. Safer than business over pleasure. Bingo Oud by Montal. Never tried this one. It's great. It's basically minty Percival, which I almost grabbed Percival for this. We got 2 more to do from my 4. We're only 28 minutes in. We got time. No reason to rush it. Extremely practical. That's why as soon as it got mentioned, I had to bring it up. Seraphim Red, great choice. Big compliment pulled. Polo 67. Bottega Veneta Pour Homme. That is a Justin Copeland favorite. Vetiver Sensuel is extreme. I know Joel's about to get very excited that you mentioned that. I know I'm behind in the comments, so I know he already got excited. I just haven't gotten to it yet. But very much so. Citrus fruity and a nice smoked fresh vetiver. It's not super earthy, but it does have that light smoked nuance to it. Beautiful everyday wear. Scent of the day is Cobalt 7. Zaharoff's Signature Noir. We got 2 in the chat wearing that today. Leave it to Paul. Leave it to Paul. Now, I might not be the only one. What is Poppies? Is that some Canadian thing? Like saying A? I don't know, A. I don't know. Is that some Canadian thing that I'm not familiar with? Or am I outside the loop and everybody in the chat knows what the hell he's talking about? I don't. I really don't. Please enlighten me, educate me, because I am not familiar. So for me, as far as designers, Boss Bottled Absolute. It's kind of a tie between that and Gentleman's Society Extreme for me. That's my 2 favorite designers released this year, with a close third being Boston Elixir. My favorite niche is clearly Signature Seraphim Blue, because I've worn that fragrance more than pretty much everything combined this year. Like, it's not even a joke or even close. I don't put dents like this in bottles. You know how long it takes me to do that to a fragrance bottle? Years. A bunch of S's. Years. That's hands that. Like if I had to pick one as my favorite overall, I'm like, oh, he's your friend. That's what. No. I wear the shit out of that fragrance. I love that fragrance. So that's my number 1 overall for sure. Niche, I would consider that niche. That's my number one niche. But as far as designers specifically, if I got to pick one of my two toss-ups, I'm going to go Boss Bottled Absolute by super narrow margin over Society Extreme. I appreciate, hey man, I'm glad that's working out for you. I'm glad that's working out for you, my man. Parfum Addictos, good to see you, sir. Armaf's Eter Arabian Sky, never heard of this one. I've never heard of this one. Thumbnails are looking good, by the way. I think like this one dude is doing everybody's thumbnails now. He's hit me up. I told him to leave me alone, stop hitting me, because he like emails you if you don't respond to him on Instagram. This is not long ago. And I notice a lot of people have the same thumbnail now. So I think the same guy's doing your thumbnail, that's doing Kuba's thumbnails, that's doing this one's thumbnails, that's doing that one thumbnails, that's doing Tazo's thumbnails. You know, because I saw Tazo shot him out. I'm like, yep, that's the guy. So y'all remember, he does a good job, but he's making all of y'all thumbnails look the fucking same. None of y'all are standing out no more. Everybody got the same thumbnail because the same dude's doing all y'all thumbnails. Perfu, is it the same dude? Because it looks like the same style. I've noticed that this dude's doing so many people's thumbnails now. Like he's cleaning house in the fragrance community. He's got everybody, you know. But the problem is everybody's got the same style thumbnail now. You know, like yeah, they're flashy, they look cool. But when 15 or 20 of y'all got the same dude doing your thumbnails, all your thumbnails look the same. You know what I'm saying? Just throwing that out there. I'm calling what I see, guys. I want the best for all y'all. Perfu, Tazo, all you guys. Kuba, my boys. Just know the same dude's doing all y'all. So nobody's standing out anymore. It's easier and they look cool. They're all the same thumbnails. Just throwing that out there. People might get mad at me. I'm calling what I see here. I don't know if that's a massive, crazy, over-the-top typo or this is some knockoff that I'm not aware of, but I'm assuming Lamal Elixir based on all that jumble of letters thrown together with a flame emoji. Is it me? I think that's what Jean Paul Gaultier, Lamal Elixir, or some clone of it that I've never heard of, I'm assuming. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. How long did it take for videos to get 100 views a video? From the start, from the very first video. From the very first video. My very first video had like 300 views after like a day. This was 5.5 years ago. Very different time. Everybody that likes fragrances is a content creator now. You got to remember this. It's a very different time. It wasn't everybody and their mama was making content back then. We had a lot of content creators, but not even close to how many there are now. Very flooded space these days. No, Paul's just being funny. Or he's making himself laugh anyways. Solidarity. Beautiful. Beautiful stuff, man. Yeah, it's a monster. No, I don't own it, nor have I ever smelled it. You get my nose on Boss Bottled. I mean, everybody should try that one. It smells like a designer Carlisle. Still got some other nuances, leather and stuff like that, because you don't get leather out of Carlisle, but that's the niche fragrance I'd closest related to. See, the laughing emoji. He's just having some fun. I appreciate that, Newt. I appreciate that, man. Yeah, it was a good time. Mike and Ryan are great guys. We're peas in a pod. We have a great time. Like we were talking for 30 minutes prior. Like there's a certain point where he's like, shit, we need to just press record when they went into the LeBeau thing. Because like we were just bullshitting leading into it. They're like, we need to press record. We're missing some gold here. So we started the podcast. And then we talked for a little while after. It was a good time. You know, great guys. I highly encourage everybody to check out the Cologne podcast. It's an actual true podcast where they started on Spotify and then they started moving their content to do the visual aid with the audio on YouTube, but their main presence is on Spotify. I would encourage you guys check them out, either here on YouTube or on Spotify. I mean, that's up to you. That's definitely up to you. Almost there. I'm assuming it's a clone of Lamal Elixir since it's still not quite Lamal Elixir, but I'm assuming it's a clone of Lamal Elixir. Indeed. He's determined. He keeps retyping. I appreciate you, man. Jared's the Flavor Fragcom, the ultimate hype man. That's a great assessment. I could picture him with his white gloves on saying, yeah, boy. I could see it. White Glove Bandit strikes again. Exactly. The liquid broom coming. I need to throw that in the rotation. It's on the desk over there. What would you consider to be a good versatile worn in any situation? Holiday scent, something in the cooler weather. Oh, here we go. Because this is one that's going to be getting hefty rotation as I get milder and milder weather. Because I finally grabbed a bottle this year after my decant being broken for like 3 years now. Herod. I think you could wear Herod all through the holiday season, day and night. This is exactly what I was talking about evening scents that I like to wear during the day. Here you go. Sweet, tobacco, spiced, a little smoky, resinous, even has a bit of musk. Of course, there's some woods here. Beautiful, 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 absolutely beautiful fragrance. One of the better mass appealing, easy to wear, highly complimented tobacco scents ever made. There's a lot of love for this fragrance. This is one that I think you could just rock all through the holiday season. Absolutely. And that's what I plan on doing. I plan on wearing it, handful of times, which for me, good bit in like a month and a half span, because that's probably going to be what my winter will be, or close enough to winter, probably about a month. I had more hoodie weather last year than I've had so far this year. I haven't had it yet. Normally it's like December going into January and February. That's what it was for me this past year, but I'm ready for the cooler weather because I've been itching to wear this one. And this is going to be one of the 5 we're discussing tomorrow. So those of you that want to join me for about an hour tomorrow, 14-year anniversary, we're going to eat Italian tomorrow, confirm the reservation earlier. And I'm letting you guys pick between the 5 that I'm debating on. What we're going to do is we're going to go live. I'm going to tell you about what I think about each of the 5. And at the end, you guys are going to do a live vote on what I'm wearing to my 14-year anniversary dinner that night. And we're going to spray it on, and because literally an hour after we end this live stream, we're going to dinner. I'm still going to go live with you guys. So that's what we're doing tomorrow. And this is one of the 5 because I'm itching to wear this, so much so that I'm debating on wearing it tomorrow. So that's one I would suggest that's worth getting your nose on. Way bolder than I was expecting for a designer fragrance. That's been everybody's reaction. Like today in the Cologne podcast episode, when we were talking to hey, anything you recommend we check out? We're at Dillard's right now. And I was like, get a sample of Boss Bottled Absolute if you haven't smelled it. Oh, we haven't tried it. Is it really that good? I'm like, it's my favorite designer of the year. Get it. Let's talk about that one. So that's what we ended up happening. And they were floored by it. They loved it. They both agree that it's pretty much in their top 5 of everything they've smelled this year. And I think the overwhelming majority for most people has been, this is impressive for Hugo Boss. It doesn't smell like a typical designer fragrance. The quality smells like a pretty quality blend. Whoever perfumed it, I didn't look, did a great job. Man, it's a bold fragrance, but it softens up quite a bit because it's still sweet and creamy as it dries. But yeah, leathery, spicy, resinous, a little smoky. It's good stuff. The Novice Nose, good to see you, sir. 9 p.m. Rebel. Mine doesn't come in for a few more days. I can't wait to try it, though. Instant Crush, then Polo Blue Parfum. Excellent choices. What's your opinion on the fake fragrances found on eBay that come across as real from sellers? Don't have an opinion on them. I typically don't. I buy from the same people I've been buying from for years. You gotta check the established reviews and how long they've been on eBay. Do they have websites on top of that? You just got to do your due diligence. So let me skip on down a good bit, guys, because I know I'm like super far behind. Stomach flu. Shit. Man, I hope you feel better, my guy. Terrible. Oh. Sorry to hear that, man. Shit, I hope you get feeling better. So, guys, I apologize. I'm skipping down quite a bit. You shut your dirty, lying whore mouth, Jason Bircher. Watching you. I'm watching you, sir. Thank you, Kara. I appreciate that. Jason knows he can get away with all kinds of shit. He can get away with pretty much whatever he wants to. That's my boy. I love having Jason here because when in doubt, I know I can talk shit with Jason. So, poppy is a red flower people wear to commemorate Veterans Day. See, I didn't know this. don't wear them as much as they used to back in the 80s. See, I just learned this. I did not know. I genuinely didn't know. That's why I was like, somebody educate me. Is it just me that doesn't know this for some reason? And yeah, I sure as shit. I'm telling you, I'm watching you. We're not on Dedrick's channel where we both moderators. I will block your ass. I'll unblock you after, but I'll block you as just a symbol of that you can be blocked. When we put on a pin. See, I did not know this. I did not know this. So all my brothers and sisters, best smelling trucker in the biz wearing 9 a.m. dive. You do smell good. See, I was told that we're not doing that anymore. That Jason specifically said that's old. It's over now. So, and I did it just to be corny and funny anyway, because I thought it was ridiculous in the first place. Like, clearly I'm not saying anything like that when I'm speaking. I shouldn't have to say pause after. I think that's stupid. I've always thought that was stupid. And anybody I'm offending right now, sorry, I think it's stupid. That's why I make it a point to be corny when I would say it. Like, I'm supposed to say pause right here, right? I think it's ridiculous. So, because I never mean what I would need to say pause for. That's but the thumbnail thing, like, yeah, this dude's like, he's got a bunch of people he's doing because he does the same thumbnail style for everybody. I always know, all right, he got them down, he's got them he's doing thumbnails for, because it's the same thumbnail style. He's had Cuba for a while now, like all year, maybe even into last year. I think it's better. I think it's better personally. Or Cheeks. Yeah, see that one I make fun of even more. Vintage Green 78. Well, as long as you can temper your expectation with performance. It's not a strong performer, my man. Definitely not really. It's like 4-hour fragrance, but it smells great. Fresh green citrus, a little soapy clean. 1 million lucky. Excellent choice. I think it's amazing. I think it's amazing. Okay, so because it didn't look exactly, but it looks similar enough where I was like, he got Perfu too. He got Manny too. Damn. Okay. There, me beast style. But yeah, it's getting saturated. I'm gonna switch it up. So you know what I'm talking about though. You see it, right? Okay, good to know. Because look, that's okay. Because that's similar right there. That's more animated though. That's more of an animated version of you. That avatar. It looks dope though. I like that as your avatar. That looks dope, man. So that's actually my least favorite Dolce & Gabbana that I own. I think you meant D&G, but yeah, that's my least favorite. I haven't tried it. Austin, good to see you, sir. Sphinx, ooh, Mangolicious, Hippie Storm. That's top 3 from the house for me. Yeah, there you go. Code EDP or any of your best code versus Boss Magnetic. Which would you prefer and why? I would take Boss Magnetic over every code that I have, including Code EDP, which I have the old Code EDP, which I haven't tried the new one. I heard the new one's kind of like Code Profumo, which was amazing. So, Dame, what's up, my guy? Carna Barcelona's El Born, one of the most popular. Good Lord. I'm assuming you like it. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. It's going to be a good time. It's going to be a good time. Thank you. Thank you. I'm that far behind, Jesus, that we're just now talking about this. No, you do not get to pick my outfit. I'll be wearing my outfit already. You do not get to pick my outfit. Lemon Lime from Mancera. Hell yeah. Frags in hand. Good to see you. Lamal. Nothing is my sin of the night. Don't think I'll wear one. Ain't going anywhere. Hey, man, all good. Dark leather compared to extreme. Dark leather is the most disappointing fragrance in the line. It's not going to compare to extreme. Most people would take extreme over it. Dark leather, it smells like a smoked leather, but it's very linear. It lacks presence at first, takes a second to really come to life, and it's a weak performer. I still think it smells good. It's just it doesn't live up to what the expectation was. That's what makes it so disappointing. I wouldn't pick it over any other Spice Bomb. Both Night Visions, both Infrareds, the original, the extreme, definitely not the discontinued fresh. I think it's the technically worst one. I have heard of them. They're definitely not gate kept. All everybody keeps asking me to review is Lattafa the Kingdom. It's all the hype right now. So I don't know what you mean by it being anybody gatekeeping that one. Definitely not La Top of the Kingdom. Feroce Parfum, Feroce Pour Homme, I'm assuming is Fierce, a Fierce clone. And that's overdone. That's overdone like Aventus clones are overdone. So I don't think anybody's gatekeeping Fierce either. So I guess you just haven't seen a lot of the content for it, because I'm assuming, based on people asking me so often about doing it, that a lot of people are doing it, because I don't watch a lot of other content. I mainly watch live streams. Even my friends, I mainly just watch their live streams, because I don't want to be influenced, because you never know what I'm going to grab. I don't want to be influenced, because I want to give my own thought. I don't want to have an expectation going into something if I can help it. Yeah, they did a phenomenal job with it. Block these nuts. They, oh yeah, sure. All right, bitch. Remember you said that. As a matter of fact, let's go ahead and put Mr. Virtue in timeout. Where is he at? Over here. Go ahead and put user in timeout for 5 minutes. You've been a bad boy. 5 minutes, sir. You're in timeout. You bitch. Yes, I really put Jason in timeout for 5 minutes. And he's going to say something real stupid when 5 minutes is up. I know exactly where this is going. I'm teeing him up to say something really stupid in 5 minutes. He's laughing his ass off right now. That motherfucker timed me out. Yeah, sure did. He does have great taste. Now since he can't say anything back, we'll compliment him and say nice things. Patek Maison. La Nuit de l'Homme Le Parfum and Eros Energy for my birthday. Very happy. That sounds amazing. La Nuit de l'Homme Parfum is usually my dinner date option, but because it's special occasion dinner date, I'm not going to have it as one of my options. Just ordered all the new ones. So I've been seeing them from Fragrance Buy. I didn't get compelled. I grabbed the new Afnans and was it Latafa? It's the Latafa clone of Baby Cat. I just want to check it out, because Paris Corner's version is so good. I just want to see, just for the shits and giggles. But I haven't grabbed all the other Lucianos. Luciano does a good job, though. They really do. The few I have is really good. Yes, everything that smells like Amen Ultra Zest. Paco Rabanne's Ultra Red Man. What's the name of the Vince Camuto one? Solar. It's orange bottle as well. Basically anything the Ultra Zest profile. What's up, Randy? Clive Christian Rock Rose today. Such a beautiful scent. Hope you're doing well. I can't complain. I hope you're doing well also. We got one left of my 4 for practical fragrances. Still waiting for the frag release in the Black Friday. You talking about the Black Friday sale from Fragrance Buy? I'm pretty excited about that too. I can't wait to see what the inventory is going to be like. I don't have a hot tip on the inventory, but I know they're going to restock a bunch of crazy shit. So I'm pretty excited about that. Green Lover, that's another one, similar, very orange creamsicle. Yeah, for sure. Great recommendation, Randy. Hope you're doing well also, sir. Good to see you. Bye-bye, Virtue. Nobody puts baby in the corner. I love Jason. I'm just giving him a hard time, because we always talk shit about blocking each other in Dedrick's live chat, where we're both moderators and we can't block each other. Tell him all the time, boy, you better hope he never makes me an admin, because first thing I'm doing, I'm blocking your ass, because admin's different. It's higher ranking than moderator. Yeah, he ever makes me admin, I'm blocking your ass, right? This is what me and Jason do. It's hilarious. Absolutely. Absolutely. Look, I'm doing a first impressions on the 2 when they come in as a group. Just let's talk about them. Individual review. I don't know. I might do individual reviews. I don't know. Either way, there's going to be content pretty rapidly when I get them in, because I'm eager to check them out. I haven't heard flattering things. I've heard Aventus clone, basically. So basically both Aventus clones. But the hope I have for Supremacy Collector's Edition is they're selling it as a white floral dominant Aventus. That sounds great. I hope that's what I smell. Not yet. I have them coming. I ordered them last week. Thinking of picking up one of the Blue Arrows fragrances. Which of the 3? EDP is the happy medium. I got a gift set of the EDT. Finally got the EDT. Just to have it, basically. And I smelled it and was like, yeah, the EDP is so much better. The EDP is a better version. I think it's what Eros is. It's what the EDT was when it was the only one that existed. Is what the EDP is. Someone's been coming at Jason lately? I didn't know that. Me and Jason are just playing. I didn't know about that. I'm sorry to hear that, Jason. Whenever you can finally come back in 2 or 3 minutes. Oh, man. So, yeah, anything Ultra Zest. Absolutely. Always love Loam Ideal EDP, but I don't know if getting Loam Ideal Extreme would be an improvement. Yeah. Instead of cherry, it's juicy plum and earthy tobacco. Yeah. It's better to me. It's narrowly number 2 to the L'Intense for me, because I think the L'Intense is still the best one. And I even put the Parfum over the EDP. But hey, your taste is your taste. The EDP is great. But yeah, you should definitely try. Just get a sample and try the Extreme. The Extreme's really good. Free Jason Virtue. We should get a shirt made. I can start rapping, talking about how we got a free JV, like Bun B was doing when Pimp C was locked up years ago. Everything was screaming free Pimp C. You get a free JV shirt. I did see that. Yeah. EDP over Extreme easily. Me and Beardsome are always very different on the opinions. I've noticed that. We always like opposite ends of the spectrum, different tastes. See, that's my top 2. That's definitely my top 2. John Varvatos Vintage, the Justin Copeland special. Why EDP in the evening? Hope everyone has a great remainder of the day. Going to catch the replay. We sure appreciate you. You're smelling good, that's for sure. EDP is Joel's favorite. I wouldn't just blind buy it. Don't just blind buy a bottle. But if you can get a sample, they got samples online. They sell carded samples. Do that. Oud Noir. I'm assuming Versace Oud Noir. Good to see you, sir. Good to see you. So we're actually at the bottom. So with that, we talked about the new Suave this morning. My favorite is still Eau de Parfum Eclat. The practicality of this one for me personally makes it the best one in the line. I don't think it's the most captivating of the DNA. It's just the easiest to wear. It's the easiest to reach for. It's the freshest of the bunch. Still has pretty good staying power, and it's got some nuance to it. It's musky. It's ambroxan. It's clean and fresh. It's a zesty grapefruit, but it's also a little smoked and peppered. You get pink pepper and frankincense. They have olibanum in here. It's actually beautiful. It's kind of, not exactly. The citrus is better in Eau Givre, but kind of like Terre d'Hermès Eau Givre with different nuance, and it's a little deeper. Terre d'Hermès Eau Givre is all about just extreme grapefruit and woodiness. It's deep woody fragrance, it's citrus and woods. This is citrus and musk with sweet pepper, a little bit of incense, and a lot of fresh ambroxan that really enhances that musk. I love it. I still absolutely love this fragrance. It's extremely practical for me personally, even though I haven't been wearing it much, but I mean, that's because I just have and I can't stress enough, way too many fragrances. Please don't try to be like me. Please do not. I do not encourage my over-the-top collection. It's unnecessary. Even though I review and I can write them off, can't write off every penny. You know what I mean? I get a lot of fragrances. But again, I do this. It's what I do. So the downside to that is beautiful fragrances like this don't get worn enough, because I can wholeheartedly and strongly recommend to you that if you're looking for a beautiful, somewhat synthetic, but super enjoyable masculine citrus, and you like clean musk, this is phenomenal. This is phenomenal. It's not reinventing the wheel. It does have some depth, and it's a really good performer. It's got ambroxan. Of course, it's a good performer, which means you can go nose blind to it pretty easy, so beware. But Brioni Eau de Parfum Eclat, highly practical in my collection personally. Mark D. Brown is new to the membership. Welcome, sir. We sure appreciate you. Houston, are you ready to call me Rotha? Yes, and I heard Kings of the South 2 is coming. Flippin' Zero, Kings of the South 2 as well. Well, see, the funny thing is, Ghetto Gospel just came out a couple of months ago. I'm still jamming that. I still jam To the Hard Way the most, him and Mike D. That's probably the most recent thing he's done in the last few years that I jam the most. But I mean, Zero's my favorite rapper. I jam Zero more than anybody else. So, yeah. It's not just about Houston with Ro. Rotha Vandross, Muhammad Ali. That's my guy. I love me some Zero. They're all good. All 5 of them are good. Yes, sir. I sure appreciate you. You'll be able to check out what we do with the giveaways and how we really cut up in the members live stream at the end of the month. The champ is here. What's going on, my guy? Very true. Very true. How do you feel about the clone Azure Oud? Because I think it doesn't deliver. I think it's okay. It's okay. But it's not even close to as good as the original. Oud Maracuja, I still need to get a bottle. I have that sample still. I will have a bottle probably for next summer. There's no point in me getting it now because I'm probably not going to wear it for the next couple of months, but I'm definitely going to have it. It's amazing. Let's see. Where was I? Mo, how are you, sir? Topic of conversation was practical fragrances in your collection. I covered 4 specifically from mine, and we've been randomly chatting throughout. Because everybody's got it. What's practical to me may not be as practical for you because we all have different lifestyles, different jobs, different evening, situations, different hobbies. Ooh, shit. If I could only have one. Lamal Elixir. A little bit of sweetness. I do like the sweet designers. I've got so much that a prominent incense that I could sacrifice Boss Bottled Elixir. It's tough though. Both amazing. Both amazing. Joel. Not even right here. I filmed that this morning. I opened it this morning. No. Like, I film daily, guys. I don't know. Not everybody knew this. I'm not picking on you, Joe. These videos that come out, unless I have somewhere to go for several days, then I'll record ahead of time. I'll record a few videos ahead. But when I'm just home, I record every morning. Like today's video, I recorded this morning. Yesterday's video, I recorded yesterday morning. Saturday's video, I recorded Saturday morning. Friday's video, I recorded Friday morning. See what I'm saying? I opened that today. So no, I have not had any full wearings yet. There he is. Here we go. Ross put me in timeout, but he can block my other nut. I see. I said he was going to say some stupid shit as soon as he came back. That's what I'm talking about. Glad to have you back, sir. Where you been? Fuck you went. Let's see. All right. Nobody can come from me. We wear hater blockers around here. Free at last. Free at last. I only have 2 colognes right now. Hey, man, that's all you really need. You don't need a bunch. It's a want, not a need. Nobody needs more than one. I do believe every man needs a cologne. If you want to call it colognes, everybody needs a cologne. Everybody needs one. After that, you don't. You really don't. Not yet, sir. Not yet. I saw your comment this morning. I had a lot of comments today. I didn't get a chance to answer all of them. Not yet. I got all those packages Saturday, and not yet. I'm going to wait till my guy's feeling well and see if I can maybe get him on stream with me. He's got the stomach flu currently. Because Kix Griffey sent me a travel atomizer of it, for those who didn't know. No, sir. No, sir. Christian had texted me. He was going to send them to me. That was weeks ago. I haven't heard anything back, and I'm not going to ask. So if he doesn't send them, he doesn't send them. It is what it is. Enjoyed Bleu de Chanel Parfum, but smelled the EDT over the weekend. See, that's my least favorite one. I like the EDP, but I love the Parfum. I don't have nothing against the EDT. It's never compelled me. It was my least favorite. It's the one I like the least. I respect it. High level of respect for it. But yeah, I'm assuming one of these days it's heading my way. This was like 3 weeks ago, a month, something like that. He was like, "Oh yeah, I'm heading you want to check them out?" He just texted me out the blue. You want to check them out? Yeah, sure. Always looking to check out your new releases. Hell yeah, count me in. Haven't heard since. So all good. I mean, I'm sure I'll smell them eventually, whether I buy them or he sends them to me. Eventually I'll check them out. Been asking when I'm coming back on real soon. Hell yeah, sir. The champ is back, right? Gold Prestigium. Never tried that one. Yeah, you don't have to worry about the craziness we go through with what are we going to wear today. That's been years, too. That's been years since him and Trey had that fallout. I'll hold zero against anybody. I love me some zero. Azaro, the most wanted intense EDT, Polo 67, or Nishane Colonies. Ranking. To rank the three, Nishane Colonies, hands down, number one here. Not even close. Then I would do... Ooh, that's tough. Most wanted EDT intense. That's a good one. I haven't worn it in a while. That's one of the best designers released this year. That's in my top 10. Yeah, absolutely. Love the iris smell to that one. It's powdery and fresh, sweet. Yeah, that, then Polo 67. Even though we talked about Polo 67 here as an example. All three great fragrances, though. No, I'm not timing him out again. I was just fucking with him just to do it. He's like the second person I've ever put in timeout. And I didn't want to do it for long. I could have did it for 1 minute, but 1 minute was too short. That's why I did the 5 minutes. I do, sir. I do. Come on now. Look, I'm not the only one that does daily content. I try to do all three formats almost daily. I do 2 of the 3 formats every day. I do a shorts video and a long form video every single day. I'm about to get back to my top 5s and top 3s in shorts, not just scent of the day. I've been doing scent of the day for such a long time. I did a top 5 date night cheat codes the other day. That's got like 20 something, 30,000 views or whatever. It was like last week. I'm going to get back to, like I used to do the top 3 of this, top 5 of that. Start doing more of those shorts again. Like literally this week, I'm going to start doing more of them. It's been a while. It's just the extra time. You'd think it's shorts video, right? But adding a shorts video does make a difference when you got a very busy day. But then the 4 days a week that we do the live stream. So 4 days a week, I do all 3 formats. 7 days a week, I do 2 of the 3 formats. I don't really do anything TikTok exclusive anymore. And then whatever, once in a while, I cross-platform to IG. I haven't really been doing it much lately. I mainly do fitness stuff every day on my fitness IG. I'll do posts, usually a reel and a still image or something like that. Depends. Depends on how bad the body dysmorphia is that day. Because I look better than I think I do. I know this. I get told by several people all the time. But body dysmorphia, it's a real thing. It's part of bodybuilding. It comes with it. It's the fun prize at the bottom of the cereal box of bodybuilding. Body dysmorphia. It's great. You never look good enough in here. Ever, ever, ever. Especially after you've been shredded. Now I'm just a fat ass who's not actually fat, but I think I'm a fat ass. Midnight Rendezvous. That is their version of La Nuit de l'Homme. I need 32 1/3 bottles of fragrance. I could believe it. I could believe it. Dior Cologne and Credaventus Cologne. These are the 2 you need. Hey, no arguments here. No arguments here. They're like drugs to me. I'm so hey, man, you're at the right place if you have that kind of addiction. Well, maybe not. We enable too much here. Maybe there's a bad place for you. More money, more problems. I have not. Next bottle, really interesting. Still working on Kajal Lamar Noir to be in stock. Come on, Kajal. And Pearl and Rosa Oceans are the 2 newest I got and love them both. Disrespect. Everybody's being very nice to you, sir. Aside from your 5-minute timeout that you earned. That's been coming for a long time. Random question. What software do you use to edit your videos? Wondershare, Filmora. I've been with it since it was Filmora 9. It's now Filmora 14. Very simple, easy to use. I don't use Vegas Pro and Adobe and all that. I could do so much more, but I don't feel that I need to. It just adds a lot of time to an already pretty long process. It's already a process that takes, a few hours per video to begin with. Oh, yeah. And then on top of that, I do the sneaker content. I forgot to mention I do the sneaker content. I haven't been able to do every day. I've been doing like 2 to 3 videos a week with the shorts video to go with it. So I do YouTube content on another channel every week too. But it's pretty simplistic. I like the ease of use. I've gotten used to using it over the years. It can go as advanced as you want it to, but it's very easy to pick up and roll with at the same time. Because some people like the fancy graphics and edits and all that good stuff, and this can do all the same things that those can do. I've been with it from the start. It was what I decided to use, and I've just kind of stuck with it. I haven't been doing live streams on the other channels. I only did 2 on the sneaker channel. I haven't been back around to doing it. I already gave mine for the topic. This for you. You feel free to chime in now with yours. Is it bad that he's Creed Aventus is my car freshener? Now you're just talking shit. I know you got that screw you guys money, but Jesus, should be in your P.O. box sometime next week. Hope you like it. It's my baby. Spoiler alert, it's a mango fragrance. Now the expectation's high. I like me some mango. That's my favorite fruity note. The bar's set high now. I have faith in you, Manny. I appreciate that. And you guys know, just because he's my boy, sometimes it may be good, sometimes it may be shit. And if it falls in between, I discuss why I think it falls in between. I have faith in you, though. I'm more excited about this one. The citrus fragrance is amazing. I wore that one the other night, last week. Mango. Boy. Now you got me excited. I love mango in a fragrance. Oh, okay. I thought you were talking about the original falling out. Yeah, that was some bullshit. Trading is just lay up. Ro does talk some shit, though. He keeps it going. He brings it up from time to time in his music. He does. Hey, you, stop scrolling. Yeah. It's been a while since I've done those. I'm about to get back to him. Got to make it weird, huh? Pause. Got to make it weird. Pradalome and Dior Sauvage EDP. 2 of my everyday dumb reaches. Well, I mean, you can't go wrong with those. Put a laughing emoji or something. Not interested in being hit on by dudes. Just throwing that out there. Still pulls a ton of compliments. Is original time. I know you meant OG, Tommy. Yeah. It doesn't last long, though. That's the only thing. So if you like it, try Montal Fougères Marine. It's basically niche Tommy. It's about as close as you can get to it. You should definitely give it a shot. Ralph's Club EDP. Pleasant blind buy for me. Best $45 I've spent this year. I talked to Justin Saturday. Yeah, Saturday while I was at the gym. Him and Grace are, I'm sure they come home tomorrow. They're in Fresno visiting his family right now. So me and Justin, we're going to get together when he gets back, and we're going to set up another dual live stream, one on his channel, one on my channel. So that's going to be coming probably in a few weeks. It always takes, close to a month for us to set up with the way our schedules are different. There's only certain days during the week that it works to where for both of us. It's usually a Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday. It's somewhere around, usually Wednesday or Thursday. So me and Justin will be doing those probably end of the month, beginning of December, something like that. On screen, I don't know. I'm got a call scheduled with Shimaka Masi on Thursday. She reached out to me the other day. She's like, "You got time to get on a call?" So we haven't talked in a while. So get on a call with her. It's great to have Masi back. Any of you that haven't checked out Masi, you should. MMASI. Check her out on Instagram. Dr. Shimaka. She's a great niche, indie niche brand owner in this space. Going to be talking with her, I'm sure, about some upcoming stuff she's got going on. Because me and Justin have worked with her from the start when she first put out her first fragrance years ago. His first men's and women's fragrances are incredible. The women's was better than the men's. That's when they were originally into me. They had a men's and women's, then she changed the names and so on. But that's all that's in the works currently, because things have been pretty hectic lately to where I'm really trying to focus on still being able to do my live stream. So it's kind of good that with Justin, we usually got to plan several weeks out for when we do that. So it gives me a lot of time. because I can't really plan by the week right now because my schedule's kind of been all over the place. 'Tis the time of year when I got a lot going on, and I do my traveling this time of year. So, but that's the only thing in the works currently. Ooh, see, I don't have any experience with Paragon. Tuxedo's phenomenal, though. No worries, no worries. I've been decrypting as much of it as I can. Right? My spelling sucks on my phone, totes. You're not helping the case here, man. Exactly. You know me. So like, pause. No, I haven't. Picked up Sea Island. Smells like Virgin Island water. No, I've never tried it. I've never. That's a fossil fragrance like the Watch brand fossil. I've never seen it. Well, thank you, Jason. I appreciate that. We talked about the topic. I offered 4 examples of what's most practical in my life. And we had a few discussions with people randomly throughout. But for the most part, it's been just random live chat. We did have a topic, though, in place. Do you know how much that's going to cost? I can't tell you how much, but it's a lot. That's a lot. And if you're buying 2 of them to just resell them later, don't. Don't, Eddie. That will not make George happy. It's only 500 of them. He wants whoever's buying these to enjoy them. If you're genuinely planning on using 3 bottles, go the fuck ahead. But this isn't him speaking. This is me speaking on his behalf. You know, because I know what's going into this one. I know the expense that's going into this fragrance. And yeah, he's sparing no expense to create something very unique overall, what you're getting for your money, because he has to charge more for this one. It's going to be pricey. You'll see. Ain't going to be no crazy discounts, and I'll be shocked if y'all get a pre-order price. I'll be shocked. I think at best you could hope for my 10%. At best. I will be. I'm not saying he's not going to do a pre-sale price, but I will be surprised because he was talking about just launching it and not doing pre-sale because it's numbered and they're ready. Like he's just got a few little extra pieces that he's doing that he's waiting for. As you know, anybody following along, he's all over the globe right now. He's in Chile. Parfums de Marley Perseus is a banger. I agree. Kamra, Kate Alfresan Unlimited, Assad, Oud for Glory, Badi Al Oud Amethyst, Sukrat, Rams Gold, Rams Silver, Amir Al Oud, Bentley Black Edition, and Bentley EDT. Tons of Banana Republic. So they are stocked for the holidays. Jesus Christ. Just got this today. Love the sweet smokiness. Perfect for the holidays and cooler weather. Latafa Ragba Wood Intense. I've heard good things. It is not a new Seraphim that's coming out. It is his private line, the Basilius line. It's his first of his privé fragrances. It's not part of the signature line. This is a very expensive fragrance. It's not coming in the same presentation. The bottles are a bit different. The way this thing performs, it wears light, but it's a room filler that lasts until you scrub it off because the way it was created. I got to, because I talked to Claude a couple of weeks ago. I need to ask him to explain it to me again, the new technology that was used to create that fragrance. It's not a signature pour-on flanker or anything like that. It's an original creation. It wasn't even originally created for George. Claude created it, and when he created it, he's like, no. This is for George. This is a George fragrance. George needs this. And George, he sent it to George, and George fell in love with it. He gave George first dibs before any other company had an opportunity. And George has been able to tell a story with it. He's got footage a while back from where the main ingredient is harvested and all. Just you guys will see it's very, very special. Very special release. Both for George and just in general. It's much more special than anything he's released before. Yes, it is. Fragrance is one of those little things makes each day a little better for me. Yeah, body dysmorphia is a bitch, Saga. That is for sure. You got screw you guys money. If anybody could buy 3 bottles, it's you. I don't even know what sampling situation is going to be like because it's a limited release for real. Like they're numbered, they're etched in the glass, they're etched on I can't say what else and printed on things. There's a lot that comes with this fragrance. It's not just a bottle in a box, guys. This is a very special release and everything's numbered and signed and all. Yeah, you guys will see. This is a very special release. He's doing it right. I have not been drinking this. I got a lot of this left. It's 6:44 at night. I'll finish it and I'm still gonna sleep like a baby. But you do got it like that, don't lie. Well, you won't see another citrine or Coco Loco specifically because it would take away the magic of those two. If he were to flanker those two, there are more seraphimes, just not now. There's more seraphimes for later, next year. Next year there'll be more. There's more, but not right now. That's not the next two releases. Next two releases is this private line fragrance and the Extreme, the oud fragrance, the Middle Eastern signature pour-on, basically. Yeah, that's the next two. I think it's good enough. That one I do think is good enough. Whereas Azure Oud from the same line, got to get the original. But with that, that's just as good, I think. You need samples from my bottle specifically, right? Yeah, from my bottle. You want the video of me decanting it, pulling the atomizer off, and using the syringe, possibly fucking my bottle up instead of just spraying it into a decant. You want to see it like that? You know what, Jason? For you, I'll do that if you're serious. I'll do that for you. Okay, see, that makes more sense. Because I know you're a genuine fan and friend and all that stuff of George and the brand. But I wanted to throw that out there because it's like, this is one of those fragrances that I'm sure he's not going to want to see people reselling it because it's such a special thing that he's really hoping. We've had this talk. I can tell you firsthand. He's really hoping whoever gets it is genuinely going to enjoy it, be a centerpiece for their collection because he's creating it as such, to be as such. He's really showing out with this one. You guys will see. You'll see. I can't wait to show you guys. I don't have it in hand yet, but I've seen everything. It's impressive. You'll see. Very impressive. I would love a new Polo Black Elixir, Polo Black Parfum, something. I've mentioned that not that long ago. I would also like to see Bleu de Chanel Elixir. I've been saying that for like 2 years. I think we need it. I think Superleggera was not, not Superleggera. It was not what we needed. Yep, I need to see. I got trust issues. Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. For you, yeah, I'll do that for you, Jason. Just you. Exactly. Hello, how are you? It's the perfume decant ASMR. There you go. Just whispering. Do all the stupid shit. You can hear all that. Isn't that shit stupid? You ever seen that on TikTok? You ever been on that algorithm? I got fucked and stuck on that algorithm before. I don't know how I ended up on it. It was just live creators. I kept it in there. They scratch the mic and shit. It's weird. They whisper in it. I don't get that. I think that's awful. That's terrible. The bubbles popping and making all sound effects. What's enjoyable about this content? I don't understand. Now, peeling something like actual stuff like that, but like making shit happen, I don't get that. You know what I'm talking about. There's ASMR and then there's forced sound crap. There's two different things there that both are being called ASMR. And so some of them like hundreds of thousands of followers. Like, what? Okay. Yeah, it's good stuff. It is definitely better for the cooler weather than it is for the warmer. I agree. So I think it's best suited for spring and fall, but it's one of those blues that really works in the winter well when you want a little freshness because it's got enough density and depth, like the cypriol, the woods, like it's got enough body in the base and enough performance to work. little powdery as well from the tonka bean and lavender combo. It's beautiful stuff. If you only had 3 fragrances to choose for life, what would it be? I'm picking the most wanted, Liquid Brune, and why EDP. Man, that's a horrible question for me. It's so hard. Shit. Seraphine Blue is my favorite fragrance. I just got to have it. One of the only 2 10 out of 10s I've ever given. Seraphine Blue. Dolce & Gabbana Light Blue, Mount Rushmore. Tommy by Tommy Hilfiger. And Polo Green. I'll take 3 out of my 4 from Mount Rushmore and my current favorite fragrance. The 3 most nostalgic fragrances for me in my lifetime, Polo Green, Dolce & Gabbana Light Blue, and Tommy by Tommy Hilfiger. And then my current favorite that I wear the most, Zaharoff Signature Seraphine Blue. That's 4. I get it. But I would have to do 4. Yeah. Because if I'm going to go the all-time greats for me, I got to have those 3 plus my new favorite. So I'm going 4. Teach their own. Not yet. Not yet. I know there was ways to get decants, but I'm going to wait till I can get a bottle. So I haven't played it yet. I bought Black Ops 6 instead, and I've been spending time doing that. Plus, I'm still going through my season on MLB The Show. That's what I've been doing. Like, I'll play MLB The Show for a little bit, and then I pick up Black Ops and play. I play Nuketown 24/7. That's all I roll is Nuketown 24/7. Domination and Hardpoint. I hate playing TDM and now outside of Nuketown, let's play Team Deathmatch and Kill Confirm. Yeah. But when it comes to Nuketown, I want to play Domination and Hardpoint. That's what I run with. I've been rolling too. Like, you know, us older middle-aged fucks that grew up on, you know, the heyday of Call of Duty. I see the TikTok stuff all the time. We're like, oh, realizing I need to retire. I'm too old because of the glitchy stuff. But man, I've been slaughtering motherfuckers on Nuketown. I'm first or second on my team, whether we win or lose every time. So I don't know what they're talking about. I'm back. I was doing well on Modern Warfare 3 because I have Modern Warfare 3 as well. It came bundled with my PS5 when I bought it in like January or some shit. I bought it December, January. I bought my PS5, and I got, you know, like Stella, I got my groove back on Call of Duty while playing Modern Warfare 3. And as soon as Black Ops 6 came around, I've just been dogging on there. I have not played a single other map than Nuketown. I just play Nuketown 24/7. I have a blast doing that. I'll run 10 matches and then shut it down. I play almost every night. I've been back in the groove of playing. That's why I've been slaughtering, because I've been playing every day. It's been awesome. I've been having a great time. But Sparking Zero, I see awesome stuff about it. It's just I can only dedicate one game at a time, really. And they're $70 a pop now. So it's like I didn't even get college football or Madden. I've been wanting to get to college football. It's just I know I'm not going to divide my time. So lay some concrete down. I hope you have a great night as well. We'll be shutting it down here in just a little bit. We're at hour 23. We typically do hour and a half. Yeah, that's what everybody was telling me, Frag Flex, which is sister company to Fragrance Buy. For any of you that were concerned if it's legit, it's Fragrance Buy owns them. So it's a Fragrance Buy company. So buy with confidence. I could have an affiliate link to them. I was like, I don't want to do multiple for that. It's a separate inventory, but it's the same company. Because I was asked if I wanted to do that, you know, get an affiliate. They gave me the sign up for it. I was like, tomato. I already funnel, you know, all my affiliate stuff through Fragrance Buy. I buy through Fragrance Buy. It's like, why change it up for me? But I can tell you guys wholeheartedly, if you want to buy from Fragflex, legit. Definitely legit. So many sweats on there, to be honest. Yeah. Omni Moving Black Ops 6 is so hilarious. So I don't talk to anybody on my headset. I got everybody muted. As soon as I turn the game on, everybody's muted. I don't want to talk to these idiots. I just won't play. I don't want to hear the stupid shit. The days of me bullshitting with random people when I'm playing Call of Duty is long. That's years and years behind me. I stopped doing that shit in Black Ops 2. I stopped doing that shit back then. But even back then, I switched to just my party. That was when me and a couple of my boys were still running it every night. Those days are over. It's just I'm rolling solo against random people on the internet these days. I don't have a party with me anymore. That's the difference in getting old, you know, and having stepkids that are growing out the house, and then my friends having 7-year-olds and 8-year-olds. Very different. Very different nightlife for me versus them. I kind of get to do my own thing, whereas they're dealing with kids, you know? Whereas I was dealing with kids when they didn't have kids. So my wife's 9 years older and had kids. So now they're bogged down. I'm not. Very different. I did my time. So now it's my time. When I want to play at night, I'm back to that. The boss, good to see you, sir. Vixair from Electimus. You've been really vibing with Electimus lately. You caught us right there. We'll be shutting it down in about 5 minutes, boss. Good to see you, though. See, that's stupid. That's stupid. That's awful. I've heard that 1,000 times on there, too, in the past. Yeah, they say the most nasty shit because you can't reach through the microphone and grab the fucker by the throat. You know, you can't. It's just as bad as the internet. Same thing. There's people in chats and stuff like that. There's no repercussions. And nasty. On this. That's what I'm saying. I don't want to hear all that shit. So I just mute everybody. I don't want to hear nothing. I want to hear the game. I want to hear footsteps, bullets flying, and grenades going off. I can tell. Call of Duty. Online video game. Fake killing people. Unaliving, I guess we're supposed to say on the internet. Yeah, Call of Duty. Black Ops 6 just came out this month. Every November we get a new one. Black Ops is my favorite series. A lot of people claim Modern Warfare 2, the original Modern Warfare 2, is their favorite ever. Original Black Ops for me. It's a good one. Smells like Hachibat. A lot of oak moss. Really good. Oster is good. I haven't worn that in a long time. That's such an elegant fragrance for me to just wear with a t-shirt. That's why I haven't worn it. Black Caviar, too. I think Black Caviar needs to be dressed up. I got bottles of both of those. I never wear them. For sure. Glad to see you still here, Adolfo. You should be getting your package anytime. I was able to finally mail everything Saturday for the winter giveaways. It took a week, unfortunately. I wasn't able to do it on Wednesday because the kiosk was down and I was not standing in that line when I walked in Wednesday. I said, nope, I'll come back Saturday. Svengali, good to see you, sir. Heel Boss Descent, Pure Accord. It's okay. Yeah, exactly. The problem is all the other flankers are so good, it makes that one seem worse than it actually is. If it was in a different fragrance line, I think it would get more love. But the problem is it's in a line full of greatness. Yeah, for sure. That's I've always hated that about online gaming. It takes the fun out of it. That's not playful, competitive trash talk. That's just nasty shit for no reason. It's awful. See, the sweetness I get from that is I find the geranium's very sweet. Instead of minty, I find it's a sweet geranium. What say you, Boz? Similar experience? See, everybody gets so excited when you show up, Boz. Everybody's hola, hi, everybody. So I don't know what you're agreeing with, the sweet geranium or how nasty everybody is with that. Heading to the den and playing the hell out of the original Black Ops. So I've been debating on firing up my PlayStation and just playing against the bots on the hardest difficulty, just so I could grab my Galil and go to town. That was my favorite gun to use, by the way, the AUG and the Galil. I love those maps. Original firing range. Oh, my God, that's better than playing Nuketown. Original firing range was my favorite map. Playing the new one myself, still breaking these youngins down. That's what I'm saying. I've been slaughtering motherfuckers on there. I've been impressing myself. 2 to 2.5 to 1 kill to death ratios. Hard point, getting a ton of time protecting the hard point. Domination, plenty of defends and capture, a bunch of captures. Because that's why I like Nuketown. I'm the running gun type. I'm not a sniper guy. I'm submachine gun guy. I'm SMG. SMG are light assault rifles. Lighter, the more mobile assault rifles. That's what I run with because I like to run and gun. I'm frontline kind of shit. I'm going to take more deaths than a lot of people, but I'm going to kill motherfuckers like crazy. I'm running out there getting 4 and 5 kills before I die. Most of the time. You see the vulgarities coming out. Black Ops will do that to you. But I'll agree. There you go. Perfume Box is a good place. They're just head and shoulders above the rest. Speed and prices. They are good. They are good. No, the Boss Pure Accord take. Okay, yeah, because I said a lot of things in that minute. So, yeah, it would get more love if it wasn't in that line. That's its problem is it's in the wrong line. Even though it's based on the profile it's supposed to be. It's got the Maninka fruit, but everything else is just so damn good in that line. Caspian Cherry and love it. Pre-ordered it. SMGs in the new COD are underpowered, so kudos. Yeah, oh yeah. I still run with them. I still run with SMGs. Because in a small map, a little pissant-sized map like Nuketown, you want the mobility. Mobility and rate of fire. Because I got gung-ho on and double time. I'm hauling ass. Gung-ho and double time. That's two of my perks. I'm running fast and long. Yeah, they did. They sure did. I saw what they did on the update. I've still been rolling with it, though. One of my 3 bottles of fragrance have no clue what it is. Because he loves to support George. Eddie's a big supporter of George. That's all. See, I always rush, but I'm a sniper at heart. Like the quick scope with snipers. See, I was never a big sniper guy. My little brother's the sniper type. He's quick scope. Now, on Gears of War, that's when I run with a sniper, which I haven't played in years. I stopped playing that online at Gears of War 3. But the original Gears, I went through 3 laser burn discs and 2 Xbox 360s, playing the hell out of the original Gears. 3 laser burn discs and 2 Red Ring of Death 360s because of Gears of War, the original. Frontline work is honorable work, brother. I died too, but taking people with me, yeah. Oh, I love the afterlife kills with the frags too. It's my favorite. Understandable. Ooh, damn. That's a tough question. Beautiful Madness. See, I know a lot of people don't like Liv Morgan's laugh. I do. Oddly enough, I think that adds to her uniqueness and attractiveness. I'm going to go Liv Morgan here. I'm going Liv Morgan. Julia would be the close second. Nothing against Tiffany Stratton, but I'm going to go not so much. Not like it used to be. I would say 2K22. Not 2K21 probably was the last one I was playing like rapidly. I haven't even touched 2K24. I don't even own 2K23 and 2K24. 2K22 is the last one I bought. He's talking NBA, by the way, guys. Now, MLB The Show, I get probably every 2 or 3 years. I got MLB The Show 24 because it was free, PlayStation Plus, and I've been playing the shit out of that. WWE 2K24 was free last month. I was shocked and downloaded that, which I had 2K23. Their new releases are phenomenal. I was just fucking with you. I don't know if you're gonna like it or not. It's not full of lavender or anything like that. We're doing well, sir. We're literally about to shut it down. We're randomly talking online play right now, Call of Duty and stuff like that. Gears, yeah, Gears of War. Red Ring of Death was the whistle. Kix Griffey is still here, is still alive and well. The stomach flu did not take him out, ladies and gentlemen. He is still here. Yeah, Red Ring of Death was shit. I went through 3 360s total. 2 because of Gears of War. Yep, because of the original Gears specifically. Laser Burn. Play it so long, hours and hours and hours late into the night that, yeah, burn those discs up. Laser Burn. The good old days. The mid-2000s. It usually is. Madden's the same way. That's why I didn't even get mad. I haven't gotten Madden since 22. Last year, I was still playing 22. Could still play it on. People were still playing Madden 22 online last year. I bet if I jumped on, I'd still find some people in there. Yeah, see, I love MLB The Show. I play for the Athletics. I'm a first baseman, which I was a first baseman in real life, too. Real Tactical Frag 3D or 2 weeks ago. Indeed. As long as you got them processed and you're eating them, I'm all for it. Some good meat. Don't buy another 2K. It's literally a cycle game every year and more expensive. Yeah, they're $70 now, all the games. It's crazy. And they're tasty. There we go. That's what I wanted to see. Yeah, the Le Parfum, very good stuff. My bottle is right here. Waiting on some cooler weather. It's been warm lately. Nice, smoky, spicy vanilla. Oh, I agree. Well, you're catching right when we're logging off. So it's good to see you. Glad you're able to jump in. But guys, it's definitely that time. Hour 35. We covered the topic. We even talked some video games. You never know what we're going to talk about at the end of these things. We've talked hip hop for a stretch. We talk bodybuilding sometimes. We talk wrestling. We're talking video games today. You never know. I appreciate you guys coming to spend a little time with me. We will be back tomorrow at 5, not 5:30, 5 Central, for about an hour because I have reservations at 7. And we're going to talk about the 5 fragrances that I'm debating on wearing for my 14-year anniversary dinner tomorrow night. We're eating Italian. This is one of them, Herod. We're going to talk about them, what I think about them, and then we're going to put it to a vote. And whatever gets the most votes, that's what I'm going to wear. I'm going to spray it on the live stream. And we'll be heading to dinner, not to an hour after we end the live stream. That's why we're going to just hard stop at an hour tomorrow. But it's always a pleasure. I totally expect to see you tomorrow, sir. I expect your feedback and some bullshit-ass comments. It would not be the same without you. So I appreciate all of you guys coming hang, Boz. It was great to see you. Glad you come jump in. You're like a local celebrity here. Well, I say local. You're on the other side of the world. But you're a celebrity here. Everybody gets excited when you show up. So I appreciate you guys. Make sure to like this stream before you leave. Check out this morning's haul video if you haven't yet. Tomorrow is the survey video about date night fragrances. How poetic for tomorrow's theme. So we'll be doing that in the morning. The 10 that got the most mentions. I took a survey about 2 weeks ago. So we'll have that video in the morning. And then we'll be back on live at 5 tomorrow. So have a great one, guys. Thanks for coming hang.